Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna set everything up. I have a lot of stuff to do, so couldn't make it quite in time, but I will manage. Alright, let's just. Alright, hey yo guys. Alright. I just gotta turn off Discord no! I just gotta turn off Discord notifications. God damn it, there's so much stuff happening right now. Give me time, give me time. Am I in frame? Check. Yeah, seems better, right? Oh god, my hair's looking messy as shit today. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Ah, yeah, it didn't feel too well earlier, but I'm fit enough to stream again, so go figure. No, wait. This streamer mode. Yeah, boys. Now let me just do some stuff, some things, and then we're set. Alright. Alright. Oh shit, 3 people already. Well, hello. I'm glad you're checking out the stream. So, I got everything set up. Awesome. Oh wait, my logo isn't even on this one. Okay, I gotta add that. Alright. We are live, boys. 3 people? I'm glad you're all here. Um, yeah, Joker. I already prepared like the base of it, right? Oh, it didn't put disadvantage in. Disadvantage later. And yeah, we're just gonna go through it. I already explained how it works last time. I'll just go through the process again. And yeah, I got this specific uh like separation of topics basically for various reasons. If you want to know more about that, just DM me in Discord and I'll explain, because I don't want to bog down the stream too much, because I got very important coaching stuff to attend to later, because stuff's going on behind the scenes. I'm super excited. And yeah, we'll just get right into it. I'm gonna be looking from the perspective of Meta Knight, of course. What else? Although I do have a counterpick Palutena now, and I gotta say Palutena is so fucking easy, and she is so incredibly strong. I really don't get why I can't just fucking stop playing Meta Knight and just play Palutena. But nah, I like Meta Knight too much. I always come back to it. So who cares? I'll help it grow as a player more than Palutena. Yeah, so we got the frame data. We'll go through mid-range again first, and then we'll just, yeah, go through, like we'll go through all those situations here, and then we'll create a game plan. Then we'll just cover advantage real quick, and disadvantage is usually, like with Joker, there's not that much different, not gonna lie. But yeah, oh, dash attacks minus 23 on shield. Actually, didn't know that. Good to know. All right, yeah, that's why we're here today. So, first of all, what shot are you gonna use? You're gonna use Nair. He's gonna use Bear. Forward air he actually doesn't use that much. He's gonna use down tilt, F tilt. What else? What else? What else does the Joker use? Down tilt, F tilt. Dash attack. Write that down. Anything else? Side B. Yeah, just gotta give me. Nice. Just gotta saw that. Side B and gun are used pretty often, pretty frequently. So we're just gonna cut that out and probably put it right here. That's where it belongs. Oh, we weren't supposed to get that one. Alright, well, just dominated that. Alright, so now we're just gonna go through all the tools again. Side B. Oh, you're behind. Yeah, oh, welcome. Glad you're checking out the stream, man. Glad to have you here. Wait, do we literally just have Cyanide and you right here? That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright. Yeah, now let's start with Nair. Nair is super important because it's main combo starter, right? I already have some knowledge about Jokers because I fight a Joker main every now and then, and we also got one at our local. He isn't that great, but you know, West. I'm a bit right now because I'm so excited. Alright, Nair. Minus. Oh, okay. I'm learning stuff. I'm learning stuff. Nair and back air are both -5. That is very bad against Meta Knight. Let's check out why. So, my fastest move out of shield is down air, which has a 7 frame startup. And 7 frame startup is really good for a out of shield that's an aerial that is fucking Meta Knight down air, the best down air in the entire game pretty much. For reasons I won't go into. But Meta Knight down air is really good. It sets up into a lot of stuff at mid percent. It's hard as fuck to use to actually optimize and like get stuff out of it because you gotta read a lot. You got a lot of unpredictable situations where you just gotta react. So online is hard, but 7 frames. Now technically you can't really punch them with that, right? Because it's -5 in theory, but you always gotta consider that people won't always land their stuff frame perfectly. I tried to practice that for a long time, and I gotta practice it again with some moves just to get it a little bit more consistent, or to get more consistently low to the ground, right? But you can usually give them like 2 frames extra, because it's super rare that people actually land frame perfectly without a setup. So, go figure. The hitbox is super small, so anything will go through it. So let's get like writing down. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, main combo startup first of all. At least it's a lot of percent, so you want to avoid it. They mainly use out of SH short hop and FH is full hop, just in case you don't know the abbreviations. While landing, of course, it is -5 on shield. I'm gonna just call that borderline punishable. Now they can space it, right? Let's look at Meta Knight's down here, just for good measure, right? I may actually start like screenshotting these and just putting them onto each other or something like that, so we can kind of compare them. So down air is big, right? It actually is pretty bad, but it's not. Just believe me. Okay, so the thing is, the main problem with Joker is not that his stuff is too unsafe on shield, because against Meta Knight, again, that's pretty unsafe. But you see how he just hurtbox shifts like crazy. Like I literally had moments where he dash attacked my shield and I tried to down him and he fucking moved his leg out of the way. Or I dropped shield and down tilted and I fucking down tilted between his legs. Just right between them because of the fucking C axis. And it's so annoying and I don't want that happening. So let's check this out. Let's say he lands here, right? That's usually right here where they're gonna land. Pretty disjointed. So let's just count 7 frames ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where my downer will come out. He lifts his leg up right there. Wait, I'm stupid. So if they do it rising, that's what's gonna happen, right? But if they land, it's different. So that's something I gotta lab. That's something that's just labbing work basically, which is a bit shitty right now because the training mode mod isn't updated and you can't run atmosphere yet, I think. So I gotta do it the long way. They land perfectly. All right. Super small box area. Any spaced area that's important. It is also really, really quick, of course. Um, uh, yeah, let's do like I usually do it. It's like, careful about drift because let's actually open a third one, like I did last time. I forgot this time. Joker's aerial drift, or air acceleration rather. That's the important one right there. Is not that bad. It's just like a Jigglypuff that's like super good, right? Let's say yeah, or 30. Where is Joker? Actually, I can't find him right now. Yeah, Meta Knight's air acceleration is fucking garbage. That's like the one buff that will make him actually really, really good. um, yeah, I can't find him right now, but you do know that he can drift around pretty good, pretty well. So due to now having a really low landing lag, 8 frames, that's nothing. He can drift around that and just punish you with any mash. So be careful. Let's actually write that down. 8 frame. Let's just make that like extra. 8 frames. Only with. Wait, when does. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a bit disorganized right now. 12 frames plus 8 frames, you can whiff punish on reaction theoretically, but you don't want to do that. Reactions to. What do you call that? Fuck, I'm forgetting my words, god damn it. The stream is a disaster. Inconsistent. Alright, let's just get to that, right? Bear is their main spacing tool. And edge guard tool. Same as now basically. There's also -5 on the shield. Why is there a we should probably look into what he can do. -5 is best aerial on shield, right? Which is actually surprising. So we gotta look at his interrupts. What is his fastest move? Those got pretty good, pretty strong, pretty long startup, so he doesn't want to do those. Uh, up till jab 4-frame startup. So he actually has pretty bad interrupts, not gonna lie, overall, because jab is frame 4. So I can just, frame data wise, I can outmatch him because my down tilt is frame 3, and he can jump over those with aerials, but then I can jump with jab, which is also frame 4 and anti-ass. But his jab has a 4-frame startup, so with his -5 aerials, his fastest interrupt is basically frame 9 if he perfectly lands my shield. So I can usually should be able to grab him a lot of times, except for if he spot dodges. So dropping shield is not an option, first of all. Well, it can be, but just frame data wise, you don't really want to do that. But forward air out of shield. Let's check that. Forward air, 9-frame startup, 3 frames jump squat, 12 frames. No, you don't want to do that. 7-frame startup. Also doesn't work, sadly. Now might work, and down air with the drift might work. So you could technically punish the interrupt. Can punish with the drift there. They, yeah. Okay. What else? Then bear is fucking ridiculous, basically. Oops. Around. No, what I do? No matter. Hey yo, Heinzel. Okay, we're 4 people. Awesome. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. Kills are around. When does it kill? I think 70 at ledge, or like 60 to 70 at ledge. So generally with us, then you just don't want to mess up. You just don't want to mess up with him. Just camp him. Easy. Yeah, not gonna lie, Bear's just pretty similar uh to Nair. Just that is basically bigger. Did I write that down? Huge hitbox. So you can't outspace this one. Just put that extra. I can outspace it, of course. What's his landing like on it? Probably similar. Wait, no, that's up tilt. He's got so much stuff. Landing legs. 9 frames? Yep, it's basically the same thing. You don't really want to mess with that. Yeah, I am winning, son. Dad, I'm sorry. So cramped. They do that the same way down at my both streams. I did. Oh, alright. Wait, let's just do like this. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's it. Down tilt, is strong. Not strong, but just good grounded. Low. Um, many use it main. Many use it all the con. Just that's just a common habit they have. Frame data. I do love my frame data, you know. That is a move. Okay, with our stand it's actually safer, but it doesn't really matter because it can just drop shields bullshit. Drop shield. Drop shield, reverse it down smash if I'm frame perfect basically. Drop shield down tilt into a tick throw. Drop shield dash attack. One thing I do gotta consider though. It is very very active. This only works out if they hit me on the first frame. So if I do want to go the super safe route, I want to do drop shield. Oh, can I? I actually shouldn't probably. I should just go down here, or drop shield now. Drop shield, jab if they hit early. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Just assume that they use the safest thing, because with Meta Knight, like in this frame range, in this minus on shield frame range, stuff doesn't really matter, because my most damaging punish is drop shield jab, like the most damaging safe punish. If you're at ladder percent, I'll try to look for either a grab or drop shield dash attack, and then like it becomes relevant again if I can forward air or down air you out of shield or something like that, but can't just drop shield basically. So go figure. Very meaty. Not drop shield. They are out of shield. They hit late. Drop. Uh, I guess jab. Jab. Dash attack early. Okay. Ah, I don't like that. Can we? Ah, we saved it. God damn, yeah. What else? Well, when we wrote down when they use it, it's just super low profiling. Bear, bear, basically, and that's how you. That's just down to like it's nothing special except that Joker just doesn't exist while he does that move, right? And it's just super meaty. That's the main thing. Kind of wanna watch out for, right? All right, side B. Side B is a bit tricky because I don't fucking understand when it does hit and when it doesn't. It just randomly hits me when I run under it sometimes, and it randomly doesn't when I do other times, right? I am so lost today. I am so sorry. Also, look at this bullshit. What the fuck is this? Why does he have that? Psych. Yeah. Oh, this Arsene stuff. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, so start right here. This is the last frame where I can run under it, I think. Like, to the animation is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Around 18 frames. Okay, so that's not viable to react to, because I usually won't be this close unless I'm pressuring him. If I'm this close, I already won, basically. Well, basically, right. It's still Meta Knight, you can still fuck up because your character's bad. um, okay, so side B. Okay, this is a pond. Side B is not a normal. Wait, normal is not a poke. It's a move and read. They can't hit a lot of characters when they run towards them. Projectiles, normal projectiles, which are a poke, are supposed to hit people coming towards you. That's the whole point. Besides other stuff, of course, right? So, so yeah, catch movement. I don't think I need to write that down if I already wrote some movement read, right? Side B. I literally don't care how minus it is in shield, because this value is fucking just say shit, right? Because it can be plus on shield, right? Um, it's at really weird angle, basically. 0, 3. So I can run under on read, not on reaction, basically. That's the big thing. T goes very far with Arsene. I don't like that part. Goes very far with us then. I do believe that I can run under it a bit easier because it goes at a less steep angle. Yes. So let's write that down instead. I think that's more important. Okay, gun. That's the next important one. A gun is to force approaches or poke opponents to madness because fuck gun, that shit is so annoying. Melee landing guns are what we're gonna be looking for. So maybe I should do advantage. There's not that much to it. They can gun dash. Dash. Just write that big. Stack, right? But it has a very obvious timing, basically, because they jump up, fall a bit, then shoot their gun, and then they dodge, right? It has a obvious timing. So be prepared for it. Just jump, yeah, on reaction, basically. On reaction to the jump, that's important. But I don't know, it doesn't fit into the line anymore, and I want my nice stuff to stay like this, right? He has a lot of tools, right? I not gonna lie, I still don't know how the fuck to deal with gun jump. It's just such a weird option. Like if they just do this whole jumpy thing. Yeah, I don't think I could really check that. Yes, so much stuff, man. 14 frames landing like okay, that's not a weird option. Just yeah, not respecting necessarily, just rather tank it and respect and they kind of mix up that drift a lot with it, of course, but you should still be able to react to it because, as far as I know, they should be able to cancel it in time. That's something for the lab. F tilt. F tilt is now we get into the bad moves basically. F tilt is not good, but it's not good, but it's not the greatest move. 8 frame startup. Okay, it goes really far. Has 2 hits, so can mix up on shield. Yeah, no landing lag obviously. 34 frames, so pretty reactable. Well, it's not that easy to react to, obviously, because of the second hit. Minus 15, minus 11 on shield. With Arsene. Yeah, okay, I don't get that. Let's just say. Wait, how much time is between those hits? Not, not enough time. Okay, that's not enough time between those hits. Is their main, their main, well, that doesn't belong in footsies, but it's their main, ground and get off. Well, let's put that to the next. So it's pretty obvious when they're gonna use it, right? When they want to get you off of themselves and aren't in the air, basically. So we don't really, we could say -11 shield. So just either drop shield scramble or just yeah, outer shield, I guess. If they're not super spaced, of course, because if they are entirely spaced, you won't hit them, because let's get to the last one. Look at where the hotbox is, look at where they are. It's ridiculous. Basically, that's fucking Joker for you. He has all this shit flying around him, but he, like, his hitbox is the slimmest piece of shit ever. Yeah, and dash attack's also pretty bad. But it also hotbox shifts like hell, so it's pretty annoying in the Meta Knight matchup. By the way, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah. Maybe check that earlier. Down tilt, dash attack, -23 on shield. That's very good to know. 15 frames startup, 6 frames active, 45 total frames. First up. Sparingly-ish web. Because Jokers do like that dash attack, and I don't know why. Okay, so let's kinda look at that again. Frame data was what? -23 on shield. So you wanna drop shield stuff basically, because they usually don't hit immediately. Stuff. Yeah. Or etc. Just whatever the situation calls for in that case, basically. Like -23 is pretty free for Meta Knight. You can do a lot of stuff with that. Most other other characters can do just out of shield stuff and just kind of deal with it, right? But that's good to know. I always thought it was a bit safer. But yeah, you have a lot of freedom to deal with that. So this is main stuff, right? All of these things, and those are a lot of notes. I gotta say that. But let's kind of look at the game plan. So the thing is, it's a bit hard to deal with Joker's stuff due to his movement for Meta Knight, and like that isn't too small, right? Like that last is respectable. Yeah, okay, that's a bit puny. I gotta agree with that one. That's respectable. That's respectable. But do you see this? Yes, down tilt goes below that bullshit. Down tilt fucking goes below that. It's ridiculous. So yeah, you generally don't want to deal with his ground game because he can go below a tipper dash attack, which is also hella annoying. Stop that. Yeah, you see how dash attack is off the ground a bit? Joker can sometimes just clip that. He can clip my fucking foot and go below that, which is ridiculous. But I gotta do what I gotta do. But dash attack usually deals with down tilt somewhat, but not well. His side beat tags on a lot of damage. It of course leaves him open, but it's also always a bit of a gamble because I gotta commit first, right? Because I can't react. So his nair, like all of his landing aerials, or his landing nair especially deals a lot of damage due to combos, and his back air is super hard to challenge. So I kind of just fuck off and don't deal with that. You mainly fuck off into the through the air. I can't write today. Donut. I really can't write. Yes. This is the matchup. Thank you for coming to my stream. Goodbye. Nah, I'm just kidding. Basically, this is the matchup. We gotta do it a bit more in detail. So, yeah. The main thing is you only want to commit preemptively to jokers. Jokers strong with punish game. Plus, of course, coming down to the ground means I gotta deal with the stuff again, which we don't want to. But you do want to commit preemptively to actually get him to do stuff, right? The corner in this case is super important, which is why I'm gonna write down a game plan. It's your main goal because tether recoveries are pretty annoying to deal with, especially because his goes like in this huge fucking angle. Like he can be above the ledge and snap it with his tether. It's not like Min Min where she has the super specific angle where she has to go, and I can just fall down that way. So I can't reliably edge guard him, not as reliable as I want to, as reliably as I want to. So I kind of just gotta move into the corner and choke him out there. Meta Knight isn't that good at this, but against Joker, it's actually pretty decent because Joker has a bit of trouble dealing with Meta Knight if he jumps a lot. And that just has to do with Joker's main stuff all converging at that one point, you know, with his side B, with his landing aerials. It all converges on one point on the ground. Meta Knight has a bit of a similar problem, but he does make up with it for it with just overall sword attacks, right? With disjoints. So because you can't really deal with his movement just randomly neutral, you gotta move him into the corner where he can't move as much anymore. And that makes it a lot easier for Meta Knight to hit him. And that's for a lot of characters, because one of the things that simply make Joker that good is that his movement is just incredibly strong. It's ridiculous. He hurtbox shifts so much. Uh, basically, how would you call that? Basically, bro, bro. Shitting, yes. Okay, a lot, yeah, you're right, like that. So that's what you mainly want to do. Simple, Arsene just gets camped. That's something you can just copy paste. Um, you want to be mindful. He doesn't have that good out of shields, like any really. Which is what I forgot to add down here. The pressure. But you are right, that's small. Okay. So just camp Arsene in general, and then you just play the usual Meta Knight game. Up landing, timings, and spacings. You just mix them up a lot. Basically, to force him to force him to guess. You always want him to guess, right? It's either the Meta Knight will land or the Meta Knight will not land. And then you gotta add on top of that, will he land with forward air, so spaced, or will he land with nair, so directly in front you or with cross up? Or will he even land with anything, or will he land and grab? And so on and so forth. So being in the air as a Meta Knight just gives you basically a huge sort of possibility tree you can do, whereas playing on the ground often does result in a semi 50-50 plus some extra stuff on top to draw you into that 50-50 basically, like back air, basically forcing you to not wait too much because it hits dash dance back and approaches, etc. That means jumping is just again way better because Joker just has to guess because his up air can't contest me in the air really. In general, play patience and slow going are important. But what you want to do is, because Joker doesn't have any super quick get off me moves if he's in the end you're super close to him, right? The only thing he has is Bear, but that hits behind him. So you want to really rush him down and get in his face when you do get him into a good position. The one thing I do need to add, which I'm gonna write in caps actually, respect downbeat. You don't want him to get Arsene super quickly. Like, you don't want him to get Arsene at all, best case scenario, but that doesn't work. As a rule of thumb, and I won't write this down right here because it doesn't fit too much. I actually can. You want, during the first ascent, you want damage control, because you usually won't kill him there. You just want to try and survive as well as possible. And you want to then kill him before the second Arsene comes out. If he does get a second Arsene that's stuck, you're fucked. Basically, you're fucked. Gives him a lot of Peter, and this is, yeah, again, I know. It's basically his Walmart get off me tool. So just grab it. And then okay, awesome. So we got that. Finally, Jesus Christ. Long range, not much happens there. Not much happens there. Side B reactable, by the way. Let's check. Like, down B, I mean. Side B, side B, side B. Ah, his fucking gun stuff is so annoying. 49 total frames. I don't remember what the start on down B was. 34 frames. Offline is really. It might be reactable, but I don't think it's consistent. The animation is a bit hard to see there. But uh, but they basically have little. But they have little they can do at that range overall, so they usually don't want to play that. Scramble situations are just okay. Oh, shit. There. Buttons. Be very careful about the jumps. I, fucking hell. Yes, I'm gonna write that big. Bam. Very careful about that jumps. MPF measures that buttons. Be very careful about that jumps. Just yeah, not gonna lie, scram situations again for Meta Knight there usually isn't much. I can check what I wrote down in my Bowser Junior one. Short range. Just copy paste that. That's literally what I do for a lot of scram situation notes. I can just copy paste a lot of the stuff. Ah, I skipped Joker, guys. That's why I got this far. There we are. And no, it didn't copy. Just say 50, 50 jump and jump and another option basically. Just call that one button. What is the word that comes off careful? Careful about. Yeah, careful with. Oh wait. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Wrong. That jumps. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too happy with today's stream, but I just don't have it today, so I just did Joker knows. Those are kind of easy to do, but yeah, keep in mind this is my best performance. Um, Off stage. Uh, can't. Wait, he can? Okay, so he can contest NATO, I know that. But only with Bear. He's facing the stage. Just go ham on him, basically. Just threat zoning is basically when you go down and wait for a jump and then read the jump and hit them out of it, basically, so they're instantly dead. That's threat zoning. Cutting the threat is basically when you go between them and the stage and just hit where their recovery would go, which that is again like that's something you do against Fox, for example, when they side B. You just go between the stage and their side B, and then you nail them. That's cutting the thread. Cutting the thread on Joker is not that great, even though he has a tether, which is kind of funny. Uh, Because then you want to force him low to and not have to deal with this invincibility, and then just actively cut the thread. Visibility. Okay, the corner. Joker in the corner. This is where you want him. Wait, whoops. This is where I want him to be, anyways. So, um, sorry. Ideally, that's where you want him to be. Not, not, not much special. Not gonna lie. Because you want him in there anyway, so you're in control pretty well. So I don't think there's that much that I can write there because he doesn't have much setup, etc. Down tilts out of the corner are very annoying. So you either bait them and land with Nair, or you just down tilt them yourselves, basically. Alright, then juggling. Now we're gonna talk about down gun. So it's very hard to contest for any character, right? Like auto cancelable heißt es. That's basically auto cancelable. He just spoke German. What the fuck? I'm too tired for this, man. I don't know if I'll upload this one. I have to upload this one. Auto cancelable and Thank you. Thank you, Fairy Seal, for the follow. I just fucking jumped. I didn't expect that. Okay, down gun's gonna get spammed a lot. It's auto cancelable, so yeah. Bro, I'm gonna cut that out in the YouTube video. So auto cancelable, it's super good, right? You all know it. And they basically press it all the time. So you basically try to beat it from the side. So basically, it just angles again. Or you like outspace it slightly and bait there and just trap the landing from like. Okay, so what you can also do is just outspace it and then trap the landing, but that's obviously a bit tricky sometimes simply because it goes down in like this fan motion. Oh, it's actually okay. Ah, from ground, from the air. All right. So outspacing is actually, yeah, that's totally fine. All right. So that's gone. It's annoying as shit. You just gotta respect that there's much you can do. Joker just lands for free. Field pressure. Here you can also go pretty like pretty far actually. Uh, no outer field besides bear. But they will jump. Like Leo, fucking MK Leo has a jump habit, right? So go figure. Um, Catching that jumps out of field is super important. Just in general. Because if they do always get away with jumping, they will always put you in a terrible situation because it's basically like having a sortie fall on you. You don't want that. The difference is, while sorties get like 30% off of that, Joker gets 50% off of it, plus he just ledge traps you until you die. Yeah, yeah. For today, I will skip on disadvantage again because I'm like already not that happy with the performance today, right? And I still got stuff to do, so um, go figure. I might. I have plans about maybe releasing this to like people, but I'm not sure about it yet. Thank you guys for watching. I'm a bit sorry for Fairy Seal who just joined. I'll just scroll down the notes so you can like read through them if you're interested. And yeah, you can just pause or rewatch the stream or something like that if you really do need them. And yeah, again, thank you guys for checking out the stream. And sorry for just being a bit rambly today, but I'm not feeling too well, right? And it's been a long day. But yeah, I hope I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll remake this one, I'm not sure. But I hope you did enjoy. I hope you learned something. I went through it a bit faster. Please do give me feedback on Discord how that went. If I should go through everything slower again, because Joker simply takes a bit more time because he has a lot of stuff. If not, if this was alright, if you like this phasing, also please tell me. I really need to know right now. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys.